Hey there everyone, welcome. My name's Alex, twitch.tv/megalodonphd, the impact factor everywhere else. Today we're starting a new game for the first time. I know it feels like for the first time in a long time. We're playing Stories, the Path of Destinies. This is a game that I got my first hands on at the PlayStation Experience back in December, and kind of caught both me and my fiance's eye as a game that stood out. Certainly unexpected, especially given the game's admittedly kind of dumb title. But I'd held off getting it for a while, but especially as we were entering the summer, which is a little bit of a slower period for games. Stories Path of Destinies just kept calling my name, so here we are to play it. I'm making the kind of egregious error of playing for the first time on stream, so hopefully everything goes well. Speak options here. Turn the music volume a little bit down, effects volume a little bit down, just so I can actually hear the dialogue. C controls here. So R2 is activate sword. X dash if unlocked. Triangle is launch hookshot if unlocked. Okay. Square is press to attack, hold to grab. Move. That's switch swords. Alright, controls are pretty basic here. Hey, what's up, Rad Trooper? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being here. We're not playing Overwatch here. Alright, so let's get this going.
Upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows." She rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed.
I'll try not to talk over this too much.
He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire
Getting
villages,
ominous here. Ooh.
and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Alright. Evil empire of King Toad and Ravens, and I'm some wayward fox character. I like the fantasy vibe going on here. Hyder says, aiming high, hi there, don't die in the gallows. Yeah, we'll see. Again, I don't know if you're here while I admitted that, like many things, playing a game for the first time on stream is always an interesting experience as I'm trying to learn things out, especially my particular approach to starting a game in which I try to test out the limits of like jump heights and attack distances and stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the saving icon, unfortunately behind my head, but we can see it enough to know that the game is going.
The kid was looking down,
Okay.
watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course.
With the book,
Reynardo
of
had to run
course.
after him.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we got an isometric viewpoint. A low texture here, but I kind of like the look of stuff. Alrighty. Alright, so the R2 not really doing anything yet. Here's the square. Is there any dodging, any dashing? I'm sure this is the tutorial section here. So this game is like not necessarily a roguelike, but it has a pretty short playthrough. I believe I've seen it like 45 minutes, and you play through multiple times to like get different endings, but in the process you're building up your character.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. "Hey, Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you.
The action adventure game looks like, yeah,
Right? For the Emperor! The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Okay, we got one raven down. Looks like we got a combo system going on here. When an enemy is about to attack... Wait, left stick plus square to counter. What is that? That in the direction of their attack? Right, not exactly clear. Alright, a certain amount of hit points. Well, that doesn't. Alright, so you do have to block in the direction here. Alright, let's see if we can get that without taking damage. Yeah, that seems right. Starting the checkpoint. Game does take a while to load. So it's definitely you do have to aim it in their direction, which is interesting. I like that. It's a nice dynamic, as opposed to like the Batman Arkham system, which I feel like so much 3D combat is based off of nowadays, where you just kind of hold, or you press a button, or you can hold a button to counter.
The kid was looking down.
All right.
Watching his city.
Oh, we have a pause menu here. Has some treasures and some stuff.
Sorry, kid. Reynardo told me.
I guess start me all over from the beginning.
Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book. I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So
it's funny, it's got these kind of wonky 3D animations, but it's kind of endearing. Honestly. Alright, current objective, protect Peter Rabbit.
Was staring at the kid like he was their dinner. Which probably was what was in their tiny brains. Hey, Reynardo said. They cocked their heads.
Your health is not 100.
Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right. For the Emperor! The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
My health is 60 here, yeah. Alright, so there's definitely a timer on how long combos can last here. No saves coming from me. Saves come my way through it. Oh no! He got me. Alright. Trying to get the counter system down. So they stay stunned for fair amount of time here. There's two paths. I think you went this way. Okay, not really two paths, it's just one path. We'll have to get used to the counter system, that's for sure.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
It's got this Bastion sound narration going on here. Alright, hold, square to grab. I can aim with the left stick and then release to throw. Okay. Just throw them off, that's neat.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes.
No saves coming. You know me, Red Reaper. I'm all about saves coming.
Gated community. You needed a
Speaking of saves coming, what are you playing these days, Red Reaper?
kid.
Alright, kid was on the other side of the gate.
The gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere.
No, this
Neither
kid's
are
trying to
you.
play me.
Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away.
So play one of the warships. Oh, into it.
He was an idiot, but he had
Wrong
guts.
sword.
Where was Reynardo going to get a hero sword?
Oh, we have a treasure chest here.
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop though.
Okay, so we got some crafting here. Swords. Sword crafting. This is sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gather required materials from chests scattered throughout Boreas. Selected swords, current level and special power. Selected sword, special power, and resources. Okay.
A hero sword. QED.
Right. Hero sword, void blade, winter throne, and firestorm. We do have wind essence to update it, upgrade it, but I don't have any more. River says, I did buy a new game recently. Won't say what it is. We'll spoil my E3 email. I'm still crafting. Okay, fair enough. I'm excited for that. You know I love emails. We always read emails on the podcast. Alright, so we got our sword. I don't know if it did any... I don't know if there's like any damage stats or anything. But...
This is what he got for settling down and finding
figure
people
out.
to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook and she'd laughed at Reynardo's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Book and the kid. Alright, story is developing here. Sorry for the email.
Came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked
Man, this
the kid.
Peter kid's a
Where'd you find the
nuisance.
hook? I harped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you. Q, said Reynardo. Oh, ravens.
Why does it always have to be ravens? Okay, we didn't counter. We got the counter off. I'm gonna die.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. He'd done it.
Use the altar to learn new skills.
He meditated. At that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Okay, so the leveling up system. Alright, tutorial happening here. Skills. Each time you gain a level, you also gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at altars scattered throughout Boreas to gain new powerful abilities or upgrade existing ones. Skill tiers. There are four tiers of skills. The more truth you discover, the more you unlock. So the truth here is the ending. So the more, like, there's different, I think there's several different endings. I don't know how many, but each one you find unlocks different truths of whatever's happening in the story here. Skill info. Here you can find the description of each skill and unlock its requirements. You have one skill to percent. Go and buy a hookshot skill. No, what if I want to dash? Can I dash across the pit? Alright, we got hookshot.
To come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to
Post can be
freeze
hooked
time
on
when
order to
attacked.
cross gaps. Press triangle to hook posts or pull enemies towards you. Oh, nice. I love when like environmental exploration stuff has combat for, yeah, utility. I was wondering, I'm like, this game doesn't have a jump button, so
And there was the Farfarer.
at least not yet.
She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kester run in 12 furlongs.
Oh, good old Star Wars reference.
Something told him
We love the
she was
Kestel
about to
run.
walk into an ambush. Stop!
I find that in a lot of games, period, but indie games too, like they'll reference pop culture, which
Kid.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
No! Peter! The kid ran for it. And a gauntlet nailed him with its ivy.
Wait, what? Did Pete just eat it? No, Pete! You're a bad kid, but you're still a kid. Get sliced. So I hookshotted it there and then tried to finish it off. Seemed like it died in one hit.
It was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes.
Jeez. Peter Rabbit, dang, brutal.
Ryan told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels. The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Reynardo picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man.
Escort mission failed. Yeah. Well, maybe it succeeded. I think it was more Peter escorting us.
Home life anyway.
Wow. Sorry, kid. Oh. Oh, we can slice open boxes. resources here. And, that's a little annoying. Hook shot. Oh. Okay, so opening boxes is gonna be a key part of this game, because that just gave me health, so if there are health items in boxes, there could be other stuff in boxes. I think stuff persists throughout your because, like, when you're exploring, like, if you die, like, that's part of your story.
What was the big deal about this book?
Oh man, I ain't gonna. Hopefully I have full health.
Open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. Where are you running, rebel? Cawed the Raven captain over the loud.
I like the art style here.
Reynardo could see them cranking up their catapults. Just going out for milk?
Not platinum.
Where can you run?
Oh, Red Trooper.
Laughed the Raven.
Just mad because you never got the platinum for Demon Souls.
Another city was
I don't have that one either, by the way.
Lovable Island was thousands of Imperial ships.
Oh no.
The fleet was doing a thorough job. Take us to the rebel base. I will spare your life. It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Reynardo could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Reynardo had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper. The legendary weapon that had exiled the
Sky
lost.
Ripper, that's a good name for a sword.
Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Reynardo a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Reynardo could only rescue him. Reynardo dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
Oh man. Alright, our first decision here. So we can try to build the Sky Ripper Rebellion. It was out of time, and I need a game changer, ancient artifact of the lost gods, a deed, blah blah blah. Okay, I wanna make you can't make new old friends. I wanna rescue someone. I'm a good guy. You know, this guy seems like a good guy. I feel like I'm gonna rescue someone. The Sky Ripper, who even knows if this random sword or bauble would be able to stop the Empire. We'll have a friend. He's got a plan. Let's do it. Let's rescue Lapino.
Ah, Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly.
It says, I never really tried for achievement ceiling game. I did was the original Deus Ex, got all the achieves, except for the Lore Master one. Not the original Deus Ex, Human Revolution Deus Ex. The first, not the new one.
If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up.
Wait, very confusing. So for Human Revolution or the original one, like the 1990s one or early 2000s one? Okay, I think Human Revolution one. Nice, man. I don't think I have all of them. We're probably pretty close on those achievements. I didn't get Lore Master either, but I got a fair number of them. Okay, the first new one, not the E3 2016 new one. Well, I would assume you don't have those yet, since the game doesn't come out until August. Remember, oh yeah, the basketball one? Reynardo did that one. You had to like shoot the basketball in or something. There's something with shooting basketball.
He'd stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison?
Alright.
The village was empty.
This is cool, you can kind of choose your journey as you go through here. Alright, we got workbench. Whoa, swords. So I need wind essence, water essence, fire essence to craft the other swords, so that's gonna be a long time coming. What are gems though? Managed to do that, it took too long. Yeah, it's something like you had to throw it, but it was like really wonky. I think I built like some sort of like some barren like platforms with boxes and just walked up and tried to drop it in. This is gem stocking menu. Here you can equip powerful gems that will augment both your offensive and defensive capabilities. Your gauntlet has 3 sockets to which you can put gems. Select one of the sockets to see your gems. Alright. Each gem has 3 levels, and its effect increases with each level. Picking up a gem you already have will automatically upgrade that gem's level. You can find gems in the chests scattered throughout Boreas, if you're lucky enough. Alright, so I have no gems, so I figured I didn't, but it's worth a try. Oh ho ho! That's exactly what I did. Stack boxes and dunk it from above. Yep. I think that's the only way to do it. To actually like meleeing it or trying to throw it in there was like impossible. Just gotta dunk it. Alright, let's do this. There's a trophy here in this game I'm trying for where don't take any damage in a chapter of a level, which this is the easiest one since the start of the game. So I'm gonna try not to take damage and hopefully don't have to try and save scum. I might save scum once though. Just as a forewarning.
People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Reynardo had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice. Reynardo's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
So it looks like there's like rune symbols here to unlock stuff. So that's probably like that fire sword. You can unlock that pathway. Alright, so good. I still have my hook shot thing. Alright, I have not leveled up. I think dash is probably the next power up to get though. Oh, we got a fire essence. Wonder if there's a map. Alright, so Hero Sword will unlock this. Let's see if there's anything else here. No, so no, just my platform it looks like. Alright. For a small team, this game looks pretty impressive. Did you do all those achievements on a PC, Rat Trooper? No. Alright, M-save's coming. I said I'd do it once. Let's see if we can't try and keep him off us. The combat looks good. Let's see if it changes anything. Probably not. I'm interested now that you brought it up, Red Trooper. I want to see what my Deus Ex trophies are.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse.
I only have 57% of the...
Wait. Where was the
68 of the base game, though. 43 out of 50 achievements.
Had everybody fled the ravens? If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Alright, so we do have loss of health, but I don't know if that invalidates the trophy. We'll find out. So I wonder if these treasure chests are randomized or what. I did not get it for PS3. Pre-ordered it for PC, so I got extra items, most importantly, an extra mission. Oh, interesting. See, I didn't get the complete Deus Ex Human Revolution at the hardest setting without ever changing the difficulty. I didn't do the pacifist. I didn't do the without setting off any alarms. I didn't get 29 unique experience points in a single playthrough. Didn't fully upgrade one of my weapons. I didn't convince the smooth-talking politician Bill Taggart to tell the truth in public. That's it. Yeah, I think I needed a lot of them, though. The fire thing. I'm probably just gonna take damages because I'm not as familiar with the combat system yet, so I won't save scum anymore. Alright, so it does seem like these chests are a little bit randomized. Passage was tricky, had to not kill people in the tutorial. Oh man, that's tough. I feel like the foxiest of the foxhounds is the hardest. I never setting off an alarm. Yeah, alright.
We're landing everywhere.
Hey, we leveled up. Well, I don't know if we can go back to that altar.
If they got to Lupino first,
No, they blocked
we'd
it.
eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got?
Nice job, thanks, After. You guys gotta get used to, like, the whole, you know, it's Arkham-like in that you can see when an enemy is about to attack you and, go from there. Well, I need to stop collecting these health things when I actually have full health. Yeah. They could come useful. Should I take damage? Yeah, I thought the Foxes the Foxhounds, that would be the hard one. That's one I'm like, I don't have patience for, because I don't want to, like, play through the game and then get detected, and then, I mean, the entire thing would just be an exercise in save scumming for me. I'm like, well, I got detected, time to save and reload. Oh, got detected again, time to save and reload. Hey, what's up, Reynardo? Welcome, Mega Love. What's up, buddy? We're playing a non-Overwatch game, you should be excited. There's one more barrel up here. Just gotta open it. Can't leave a barrel unsmashed. If you've learned anything from a long history of games.
He was ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school for that.
Alright, let's learn dash.
It was starting to come back.
Alright, dashing consumes stamina.
Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Don't see a stamina bar though. Maybe you can use it unlimited times outside of combat, but then inside of combat you have to use it. Alright, use the stamina.
Shall we just agree to disagree? Said Reynardo. No?
Oh yeah. No damage, yeah. Mega hype, oh yeah, that'll be the next one. I'll go to like some sort of emote with me going crazy. Foxy hounds aren't too difficult to once you get the upgrades and have the patience to watch the patrol routes, but it does slow the game down. Yeah, I'm sure it makes it like a 40-hour game. Well, maybe not 40, maybe like 25.
Chill run down his back. Or possibly a flea.
Sweet. Another altar. So these are locked, but I don't... Attack immediately when the previous attack lands, land perfect strike, bonus damage, and double combo bonus. That seems nice. Slow down time after successful counter. The next action. Better plan my move. I'm not doing that one. I don't ever count. Countering attacks now causes damage. That's nice. Increase your maximum health. Run faster. Well, since I just mash, I don't know if any of these are that useful. Oh, truth revealed. That's why I can't do it yet. Run. We'll do this. We'll give ourselves one. Run extra movement speed. Cause like Arkham, I just kind of spam on the attack button. I'll gain nuance in time, but for now I just like mash it. When you leave for vacay, yeah. I guess the two of you guys are the only people who watch the stream anyway. Yeah, I leave next week. There will be no stream next week.
Ravens didn't smell any better dead,
Bonk.
Reynardo thought.
Yeah, leave early next week, so no streams next week. I'll tweet it out though. So excited! Can't wait to go on vacation.
Dirty and bloody, Reynardo finally reached Lapino.
You jelly? Hey, gotta come along someday.
Reynardo recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The Ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now,
Yeah, I mean, it's nice because about this time of the year anyway, it's kind of like, you need like a little bit of a reset.
and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer, and his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
I'll keep following this person's plan.
Zenobia wasn't just the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Reynardo's best friend in sorcery.
Alright, got an exam tomorrow. Later, friendos. Hey, later.
Mad for her.
Good luck on your exam, Elrhoda.
They'd
Big butt.
been close.
Remember, if you study drunk, test drunk.
But she never told
The
him
logic
who she
sounds good.
was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the Master Spy. She won't give them up easily. She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right.
Oh, that's a bit of a bummer that. Didn't take any damage that chapter, but because I continued to count it as me taking damage. That's a bummer.
Under Zenobia's control.
Alright.
I had to admire her efficiency. Reynardo shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators. Would he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty. A present? For me?
Oh man, that's a nice search. Has some fire essence, water essence. Nice. Let's see, we're going to try and capture this princess. Some dead crows down here. Maybe they're sleeping. Yeah, maybe they're just sleeping. I didn't mean that in a naive way. I just I meant maybe they might wake up and fight me.
Everybody
Well.
wants to die. Raise your weapon. All right.
Cool. Don't know what sword that is. I guess that's like the ice one, the frost, whatever. So those different doors, you need different swords to unlock them. Uh-oh. Wow, we definitely barely dodged being detected by this beholder thing. Alright, we split them in half. Oh, treasure chest.
I wonder what I
We've had a fair number of this fire essence, so we might get that fire sword soon. We gotta come across a crafting altar, though. Oy, 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 oy. Alright, let's... Speaking of patrols in Deus Ex, let's try to... Uh-oh. Don't know how that works.
You slice like ham.
Stun it with the hook shot and then take it out. Okay, sorry, it still had its stun animation going, so I wasn't sure what was happening. Alright. I'm not forget experience points for these.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Reynardo hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Reynardo.
Well, we'll go with his crazy plans for now.
Said Lapino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Don't know what it is, but we'll try it. He's gotten us this far. Lapino.
Reynardo wondered what he could make with it.
Oh, I knew I had enough. Oh, yeah. Firestorm. Let's make Firestorm. Alright, so I could upgrade this, but the Wind Essence, I'm going to try and save that for this Void Blade, which just requires 12. It's an insane amount. Alright, let's... Alright. Hold R2 to activate magical swords. Swords consume energy while activated. Switch swords. Alright, cool. So I got my normal attacks.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Reynardo.
Hey, welcome back. Alright, so I have to hold R2 the whole time while I'm using it. We just crafted the fire sword. What's his name? Firebrand? Firestorm. We can activate it and use it in combat. Well, we can't activate the void thing here. It's cool. Like, there's definitely a see how you replete playthroughs, because these doors that you can't unlock till you like level up and get a bunch of stuff. And they probably all... It's like the same environments, but different pathways. No, we don't have any skill point. Get countered. Hey, alright, we made quick work of that combat encounter. Did one activation of my fire sword there, the Firestorm, to try and dish out some DPS while there were a ton of them. Oh yeah, we got that trophy I was talking about. Don't take any damage in a chapter, baby.
Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese. The net dropped, and Reynardo jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat. Reynardo, she said. Are those new
He jumped out of the watermelon?
They look good on you.
So yeah, I knew it was good to trust his plan.
Jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Lapino.
I knew I had a relationship with this person.
So they put Zenobia on the Farfarer.
Zenobia,
Over the Nexus.
Reynardo,
She'd vanished from Swordfu School.
Star-Crossed lovers.
Without even saying goodbye. Without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter. Ah, Lapino was right, Reynardo thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Reynardo saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet. Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost, yelled Lapino. You have to catch her.
Alright, decision time, I suppose. Loading screen time. Alright, no decision. We're just continuing on with this plot line. Hopefully we're making good decisions.
Cats can run fast.
Chapter 3. Hello, I must be going.
Can run longer. If you ran, He could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
So there's that door.
Wasn't that good yet.
Alright, so this is my ship. So I gotta go this way. I don't have enough experience to level up yet. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the structure of this, because I love iteration. You know, certainly something that you see in, like, especially older games with platformers and roguelikes these days. Iteration on the same environment, the same skill set, and coming back, and, like, these enemies that I'm sure were hard at some point, I'm just gonna, you know, kind of get destroyed when I level up more. You have more swords. So that's neat. Oh, alright. I was like, maybe I shouldn't destroy these so I can, like, have the health and energy restoring items around later. But then I just got some ore from them, so definitely destroying them. Not as that. Because I want to make sure I don't miss out on any ore. I heard my phone make a sound, but it's far away. So there's a hook shot thing over here. So maybe we'll hook shot. You know, doesn't seem to allow backtracking. Might as well destroy everything. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Alright, oh yeah. It's true, I mean, I'm sure I'll play through this environment again, but not on the same playthrough. Because like I said in the beginning, I think a playthrough of this takes roughly like an hour. But then there's so many different, you know, obviously, what happens if I was trying to get that legendary sword? Okay, so that's just a teleporter. Okay. Cool, just side route to get some, get a treasure chest. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Right, stuff crumbling. Made our way through though. I like the verticality of this too, because I can see the past environment where I was, and you see that on the bottom right there, the platform I just came from. That's cool. I like kind of nestled map design, a la something like Dark Souls. I mean, it's not the same here, it's just showing you where you've been, but I like at least that the backgrounds aren't just static, like, you know, just there as a background. Oh, what is this thing? Avoid the Warlock's fire spell. It will damage everyone in the area once it explodes. Alright, well. Alright. Oh yeah, another flawless combat encounter. Oh yeah. Alright, energy seems a little bit more abundant now, so we can start activating our flame sword a little bit more often. Wait, where does this teleport me to? Is this a mistake to step there?
He was closing on her.
I might have missed out on some secrets, darn it.
Try not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could.
Alright, yeah, exactly. It won't let me teleport back.
After all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Alright, phone.
This is quite the view, he thought.
Oh, crap. Hold on, give me a second here. Holy crud. Right, I don't know if you heard what's happened to Fliss. Might be worth talking to him. Hey, crafting station. Well, we haven't found any gems yet, so that's... I mean, it's a bummer. Jeez Louise, Fliss. Man, this kid... He needs to get out of Japan quickly, otherwise Japan's gonna kill him. Yeah, he just texted me some stuff, so... might have an interesting week for the Impact Factor podcast. And by might, I mean we definitely will. Oh, what? I want to go down there. Get sliced. Oh, look at that double counter. Oh, that wasn't the whole thing? No, he didn't take any damage, so that's good.
Reynardo reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia...
Alright, so stuff's happening.
When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again, he said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer. Lapino nagged Reynardo about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Reynardo didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
Oh, okay, so this is too cruel. Skip the rebel base. Once again, Zenobia was Reynardo's prisoner. Next up would be rebel base, but things the interrogators would do to her, Reynardo could skip the base and find a way to interrogate Zenobia himself. Or take her to the rebel base and win the war. Once again, Zenobia was Reynardo's prisoner. Next up would be rebel base. The things the interrogator would do to her thought made Reynardo shudder, but it was necessary to win the war. Yes, he would take her... I'm gonna try to find a way to interrogate Zenobia myself. Seems like cool. I don't want random people trying to torture her for information.
The fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base. He whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel.
Moral quandary, exactly.
Will, shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him.
Uh-oh.
The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Reynardo was falling.
Wait, is this the end of my journey? Did I make the wrong choice here? We'll find out. I just want to take her to some interrogators. You know, Reynardo and her used to have a relationship together. Yeah, your friend is a dick. Yeah, it seems like.
Zenobia.
Oh, the two of us fell out. Okay.
Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded.
I don't want you to get tortured.
Know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Reynardo set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
Alright, I think we made the right choice there.
Not quite enough, thought Reynardo.
Hi-ya-ya, we can't craft. Can't craft nothing. Might be worth upgrading the hero sword, because like it's going to take a long time to get 6 water essence. Certainly 12 wind essence, but we'll see. If it increases the damage, then definitely, because that's like my main attack here. Alrighty.
Sometimes Reynardo really hated inanimate objects.
That's clever. I like that. Oh man, I hate things like this. I don't know which way to go. Alright, combat counter. Well, went the wrong way. Get over here. Get over here. Well, they're not doing anything, so I'm just gonna keep on roping them back. Oh, okay.
So much about. What was it again?
So I'm assuming if there's a combat counter, that was the right way to go. Oh, man. Might have missed that on treasure chest. Well, darn. Okay, whatever. Now, I doubt there was a wrong choice. The story will mold itself to your choices that always end up being the correct one. You're a center universe. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think here, like, it's like a choose your own adventure where some ending, like, some choices lead to bad stuff. Well, maybe I think each choice leads to an ending, but, like, there's the true endings, the truths, and, like, I think things things dramatically change, like, where you go and what you see and stuff, so. I'm not sure, though. I don't know much about this game. It said relatively blind. I think this came out back in April. That sounds right. Oh. But oh no! We finally took our first damage. That's what I get for leaving too many enemies alive. Womp womp. We took damage. Yeah, I think it was like any experience points. Roger was saying, I'm the center of the universe. You didn't have to say that, buddy. I appreciate it. Alright, so there's a lot of different paths here. That's another thing. We'll explore a little bit down this last path, since we can't open it.
He'd once met a pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship.
Treasure chest. Always worth exploring. Oh, and a water essence. Very nice. Okay, well that didn't teleport us back anywhere, but it did. Get us another treasure chest. So I will take it. As far as I can tell, the fire essence is just used to level up the fire sword, so I guess this is going to be about managing ore. Oh. Okay, now we're taking all kinds of damage. Being a little bit sloppier. Oh, no! Hit points.
As Reynardo stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father?
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure. That was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go.
I like this approach to low budget, or minimal budget voice acting, which is just to have a narrator say everything. And there's one voice actor for everything.
It was that way.
Alright, we got some health back. Smash some more things. See, this is just how much I'm trying to trick you, Zenobia. I'm flying away on a platform. Never to be seen from again. Oh my gosh. There's so much. This is like the variety of like different different areas I could travel to, because like there's so much. I saw a treasure chest down there. I saw a ton of different paths. Stanley Parable got by with the narrator. Yeah, I still need to play that one actually. I own that on Steam. I just haven't gotten around to playing that. Oh, no, I'm not criticizing it in a bad way. I'm just pointing it out. I don't really care. This game can have no voice acting and be totally fine.
After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secrets, he was regretting his suspicion. Reynardo felt a little better.
Hey, the Farfair, my ship.
Sure enough.
Boy, is it there? It's terrible.
Some rocks. There's no sign of Lupino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in sword food school. Look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless... Run away with me, said Reynardo, and he realized he meant it. Just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So, she kissed him. And it was the best kiss.
Oh ho ho, kiss, getting lucky.
Hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Reynardo felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lupino, I need to get back to Lupino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss. She looked away, wouldn't answer. But then a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken ship plummeted out of the clouds.
What's happening? Oh, another zone. Cool.
Reynardo picked himself off the deck. They were alive. We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, he said. I can't kill my own soldiers. He wanted to say that he didn't trust her. That he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no
Oh, whatever. Why would I trust her? But
he was following his heart.
I have to follow your heart.
To be a hero, you had to follow your heart.
Alright, what is this?
His trusty old sword was always a little better when he sharpened it.
Oh, current level 2. Sword at maximum level. Hero sword. R2. Quickly recover health over time. Cost energy. That's neat. Not really recovering that much health. No, we recovered a little bit here. And then I could shuffle through swords. Oh, okay, shuffle through swords to
Sharp? Check.
heal her.
Pointy? Check. Flexible? Check. What else do you need in a sword?
Don't know if it does more damage though. Did you enjoy Sydney Parable, Red Trooper? Alright, combat zone looks like. Oh, certainly can't unlock this door yet. Is it Void Sword? Yeah, okay, Void Sword. We get warped down here? Yeah.
You shouldn't get impatient. He needed to
Oh, we have 2 skill points.
figure out what all his experience had brought him.
Countering attack now causes damage. Slow down timer after successful counter until your next action. Take a breather and plan your next move. I guess countering doing damage is good. It's 5 damage. I don't know how much that is. And we'll get some more health. We'll spread our stats out. I always do that anyway. I always spread my stats out. And I play it, watch on YouTube. Oh, okay. Cool. Ha ha ha, hidden path here. Look at you trying to hide the hookshot thing back here. More fire essence.
The portal was heavily guarded. It must go someplace they really didn't want it to go.
Counter. Oh gosh. Cool. Okay, Zorpad. I don't know. I thought that was fire for a second. I'm like, am I gonna get hurt by trying to go into this thing, but
Reynardo had been the terror of the sandcastles when he was 2.
energy, energy. Oh, this is neat. All these ships in the distance. Ha 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 ha. I'm not going the way you tell me, game. I'm going the way that there's a treasure chest. Ooh, water essence, good.
Hoped his hook didn't break.
Let's teleport pad here, but let's break the rest of these boxes. Cool. It's hard to kind of keep track of where you're going and like the branching paths here. But I'm sure like that's intended. It's like because there's repetition, they want you to be a little bit lost. So like each time you play, you're discovering a little bit of where to go and what to do. Well, there's a chest behind that locked door. Man, need to get that void sword. So I don't know if I can counter 2 at once. It seems like that's where I'm taking the most damage. Oh gosh. I recovered health. Yeah, it seems the health recovery sword is been here. And combat can just get a little more complex. I'm taking damage there. I think maybe if I didn't focus so heavily on that fire spirit thing, because you know I don't want to take whatever massive AOE damage that does, but really I could just dodge at the last second out of its attack. And it should have been fine, but.
Would he be rescued by an emergency platform?
Yeah, like I don't need to worry about it as much. I mean, the combo window is pretty small there because I lost that combo at the last second. Having to run a little bit the hook. Oh. I would assume those can damage me. Yeah.
They paused to catch their breath.
No, don't make me pause. Open the church chest.
What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Though I'm not sure what wherever here is. Ooh, another water essence. Remember I said in the beginning that this isn't Arkham Combat. I mean, it's very similar to Arkham Combat. I do prefer the directional L sticking over the button press, though. Oh.
Sometimes, at home, he'd wave his sword around for hours.
Get energy back is good, because whatever I get, energy is health, and health is health. It's Eragon combat. I'm the Dark Knight. I'm the Fox Knight. Get countered.
That is how we do it.
Very nice.
To himself.
I could see it getting repetitious, but the combat is pretty fluid and works well, so I'm not disliking it yet. Oh. Didn't even think about timing that, not to get hit. Honk. Combat scenario here. I guess I can't make it across this gap. I don't see any hook grapple onto. Yeah, Eragon, the old PS2 game. The Saphira Dragon. Old book series, high school. Really? Aragon. Yeah, I remember Aragon. That book series. I read the first 2 of those, but then I realized it was just Star Wars plus Lord of the Rings, like, unelegantly. Which makes sense, you know, considering, like, everyone's like, oh my god, the author is so accomplished. He's like a... Whoa, what is this thing? Like, he's some, you know, teenager who wrote these grand epic books, and, like, upon reflection, it's kind of, yeah, it does seem like it was a kid who wrote those. Shield grunts will block your attacks. Grab and throw another grunt into him, and she'll be knocked away. Ah, what the? Alright. So can you not defeat a shield grunt? When? Oh. Seems like in a bad position. Let's recover some health. Not Aragon, Eragon. Yes, no, not Aragon or Aragorn.
Sharp pain in his stomach.
Oh no.
He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
Uh-oh.
I was going to lead the Empire to our secret base, said Lapino. But no, you had to screw up my plan because you still got a thing for her.
Oh, crud.
Stared at Zenobia. Kiss. Was it real? She said. A look of indescribable sorrow.
Oh my gosh. Lapino.
Gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming, I'm telling your father! Then she knelt down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and warm. Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Lapino was a traitor. Reynardo had suspected there was something wrong with the Mad Rabbit. But now he knew there was malice behind his...
No, I didn't die, Red Trooper. I lived. Can't you see? I didn't die. I flew away to Ubar on my ship, the Farfarer, with, what's-her-face? But we know that he's a traitor. And so we finished story number 5. Truth revealed. Lapino is a traitor. Tier 2 skills unlocked. New location unlocked. Desert Temple. Okay. Wow, there's a ton of stories here. 24 stories, and we unlocked 1 truth. There's some truth. I think that's the weapon. This is the... Alright, but Lapino is a traitor. My choice is made. Rescue Lapino, find Zenobia, accept Lapino's plan, and do not take Zenobia to the interrogators. Nice. What kind of hero are you? A hero who always follows his heart. Well, that describes me.
He'd made bad choices. But now, when the real battle came, he wouldn't make those choices. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. The book's pages began to flip backwards, towards the beginning. And he realized that his adventure was just beginning.
Oh no!
The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas.
No, you did die. I guess I died, kind of.
The rebellion
I died for a second, but then I came back to life.
Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Or so a scholar in the mountains had told him. Surely the weapon that banished the... the lost gods could defeat.
I wonder if there's a way to speed through this narration since... Whoa.
Had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the sky.
Well, so these are different choices, because the first time was rescue Lupino and do the Sky Ripper, and now there's this desert temple.
Where the Iblis stone was hidden. Someone better get it before he does, thought Reynardo. And also, his old friend Lupino needed rescuing. Of course, Reynardo had a pretty strong suspicion that Lupino had betrayed the rebellion. But could Reynardo really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Ha ha ha, yeah, okay, so... Alright, so now there's a third one, this truth revealed. So you can go back to the stories here and know that he's a traitor. Alright, let's... A little time, we'll start a new story. What do you think here? Alright, Trooper, since you're the only viewer, do you want to build the Sky Ripper or find the temple? Alright, let's build the Sky Ripper then. Sorry, get that done? Alright. We're gonna build the Sky Ripper. So let's see here.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind.
Isengrim III.
And now
Grim's in his name. Why would anyone elect him? Sounds like he's gonna turn evil.
And he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth. It was more than Reynardo could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Alright, let's build the Sky Ripper. It's too cool sounding to not build.
As he set foot on the island, Reynardo couldn't help feeling a bit curious. Was Lupino still waiting to be rescued? No. He was probably drinking champagne with the ravens.
Yeah, he's probably drinking champagne with the Ravens since he's a traitor.
Did rabbits? Reynardo felt oddly thirsty, come to think of it. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
The Sky Ripper armature. Alright, we will. I'm liking your choice already, Rat Trooper. We got 2 treasure chests already? Oh man. One of those had a wind essence, which is we need 1 billion of to build the Void Sword. It seems like the Void Sword unlocks a whole ton of shortcut stuff. Alright, we got a crafting station here. I don't know. We still have not found any gems, so that's a little bit of a bummer. What about swords? No, not Siri. So yeah, we're way off there. But only 1 more water essence to build the Winterthorn. Winterthorn. Yeah. So we'll save up. Even if we could upgrade the Fire Sword. Since we're just mainly using the Heal Sword anyway. Ooh. Get wrecked.
Hey, why don't you guys fight in groups? Oh, I know. Because there's no I in team.
Good one, Reynardo. Clever. Get some framiness going on here. Yeah.
The people who had built this castle, did they even know what monstrous weapon lay hidden within their walls?
I'm sure they did. That's why else would they build this temple?
Or so the legend said. As the Transcendent Emperor had fought the lost gods, thousands had died. But Reynardo had been through wars. The only merciful war was a short one.
Mm-hmm. Only merciful war was a short one on Hook. Hooking a shield-wielding enemy will rip away the shield. Oh, okay, well, I'm definitely doing that. That shield enemy is so annoying. I don't even need to read that. I don't want to have to throw an enemy, since I don't use throws that often anyway. Dash through enemy. Target an enemy with dash to move through him and cause damage. Does not work on shield-wielding enemies. Okay, that's whatever. Grab damage. Impale your enemy on your sword when you grab him to cause damage. No. Increase maximum stamina. Or do we want to increase our combo thing? We'll get the dash one. We'll get the dash one. Because we're going to dash around anyway, especially as like the combat encounters. Come on, I want to search chest. Especially as the combat encounters get more tricky, and so being able to deal damage while dashing is certainly not a bad thing.
Hero wall.
Ah.
Ice wall. Ice. Cube.
Wow. I tried to hookshot him. I don't know why it's doing it. Okay, there, finally took it away. I was trying to hookshot it. I guess there's a particular timing to doing it. That use up some of our health. Let's gain some health. I can see it now. I'm gonna get to a point where I actually have to start finessing my combat, not just mashing square in the direction of enemies. Ooh. Does this take us back to that treasure chest we saw? Yes, it does. Oh man, nice. We have enough.
A little bad stealing crafting materials from chests.
Why would I feel bad for that?
Preferred to rob them from
Oh.
people with sword.
What's this? The truth behind the Skyripper is shrouded in a thick fog. The most believable tale is that the Transcendent Emperor has used the Skyripper to banish Iblis. Then the Transcendent Emperor buried the weapon and vanished. Was it a self-imposed exile to rid the world of the last divine presence? Or was it the price to pay for using such a tremendous power? Could the Skyripper and Iblis have a deeper connection than just the weapon and its victims? My rituals will summon the Iblis Stone. Perhaps I should worry that they will also cause the Skyripper to resurface. If that is the case, I should spare no resources to find it. A weapon that can banish a god is invaluable bargaining chip should the old ones decide to double-cross me. It is in their nature to try. But gods are predictable, and I can rely on that to always be one step ahead. Emperor Isengrim, oh my gosh. Secret journal. Alright, so he has tried for the Skyripper. Well, a little tidbit here. And if... I don't know if there's a crafting station we can get back to, because we could unlock that door since... we have, actually, I don't know if we have enough ore for the Frostthorn. Door unlocked. Oh man, there's a lot of these beholder things.
2 eyes good. 1 eye dead.
Okay. just make sure to finish him off so he doesn't accidentally try it. I can see like leaving him alive. It's like, I don't need to worry about him, and then getting killed by him because I forgot. All right, cool. We got his shield off there. We're getting a good combo going here. Oh yeah. Perfect.
Ah, a puzzle. Reynardo loved puzzles.
Two switches.
Except when he couldn't figure them out. On the other hand, if there was a puzzle, it was probably meant to keep people away from something good.
Skip the puzzle entirely. Don't try and attack me from behind, guys.
He really wasn't making a dent in those shields.
I'm trying to take it off, game. Alright, there we go, the shield gone. Yeah, this got to be way more annoying if I didn't have that new grapple hook ability. Ooh. Oh man, a red treasure chest? Oh, we found a gem. Nice. Gems are rare items that boost your capabilities.
Been his mistake before, trusting his old friend Lapino, who'd been through so many battles with him and shed so many heartaches, who he'd rescued so many times. What was up with that guy anyway?
Lapino's a menace, we already know. Betrays us, shoots with the crossbow. Got some more health? It seems pretty good. What is this?
There it was.
Skyripper's armature.
The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. The device was intricate. No one alive had the skill to make a thing like it. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Skyripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest in the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalions. She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Alright. Let's need to get the core Skyper, obviously, but we will get this started and then continue on Thursday, because this will be the end of the stream for tonight.
Only a series of coils and wheels. War demanded sacrifices, and he would make more before the end.
Whatever.
He would have to
don't even try to look sad there.
Zenobia.
I know you're a traitor, Lapino.
He would see her sooner or later, across a battlefield or a sword's point before all this was over. He was sure of that. The power was in the core. Obviously, he had to get the core.
Let's finish this. We're build it. Rat Hoover told us to build it. We're gonna build it. I mean, if a name like Skyripper, it's gotta be pretty good, right? Alright, we're saving.
Doubt sunk in before he was even out of sight of the Farfarer. Why had he chosen the Skyripper? It was the sort of path he'd always avoided.
If you build it, they will come. Exactly.
Of seriousness.
Had he grown up?
Grown up.
Oh, I have the armature around me. It's kind of cute.
He'd made this decision from his gut, like he always did. Somehow, he'd impulsively decided to stop being impulsive. Did that make any sense?
Cool. Alright, so that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Wherever you are, whenever you are, however you're watching, thank you. Everything you need to know about me is in the description. We're going to continue. This will be part one of a probably two-part series. We play a little bit more stories, the Path of Destinies. I quite enjoyed my time with it. I like the narrative structure. I like the isometric take on it. I like the action combat. I like the kind of nuance to that, and I like the aesthetic. So, all in all, I'm happy I picked it up. So thanks so much for watching. I'll be back Thursday night, same time. Till next time, make an impact.